Yo, what's going on, people? Time for the player ratings. We know the score, we know the drill. After every game, we do a review and then player ratings come after. So, last game, Spurs 3, Leeds 0. And no Tottenham fan can honestly say they were confident going into that game. If they do say that, they're lying. There's no way they could say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna win this," because what have they seen in the last few games to warrant that opinion? These play good football. We park the bus. The last few games, that's what we've been doing. Wolves, if we came at Wolves, we would have won that game. Brighton went against Wolves. They went at them. They didn't sit back. They attacked them, and they were 3-1 down, and they ended up getting a 3-3, and they could have won it at the end. Leicester, Crystal Palace played against Leicester, got a draw. We didn't. We sat back. We lost. Certain games you can't sit back. You gotta go at them, or you ain't winning. So, based on those performances, I expected the same thing again, because Leeds are probably more attacking than all those other teams that I mentioned. And I thought Mourinho would have said to shut up shop. But surprisingly, he didn't do that. And we played well, if I'm honest. And deservedly won the game and took all 3 points. So without further ado, let's get to the ratings. In between the sticks, the Reece, captain, didn't have much to do. Most of the shots that were at him were literally right at him, just easy catches and soft ting shots. Didn't have to do much. Corners, easy catches. So he did what he had to do. Not that was much, but I can't store him more than a 5 because he didn't really do anything special. He had a quiet game for the most part, so I'm gonna give the Reece a 5. Doherty. This is gonna be the first time ever. -10. And this is not because he got sent off. This is because he just had a crap game. He's been shit. Sorry to say it, but I'm not happy with Doherty, and I know he's a good player. But what I'm seeing is not what I thought I was gonna get. You know when you're online and you see something and you order it and then it gets delivered and it don't look nothing like it looks in the picture. That's what Matt Doherty is. And for me, this might sound a bit harsh, but when he got sent off, I was happy. I was like, okay, well, good. He can't come in and stink it up next game. He can't play. Thank God. Or he has to come in, or someone else has to step in, because he ain't good. And I'm tired of seeing him just put in 1 out of 10 efforts in every game. So I must admit, when he got sent off, I was relieved and happy to see that he won't be in the next game to stink it up. So Matt Doherty, sorry mate, you on a -10, bro. That was shit. Eric Dyer, superb again. Heading everything, blocking everything, showing his strength, showing that going into centre back was his coming. That was his position that he didn't even know, but now he knows. He's taken it, and this is probably the best football I've seen Eric Dyer play since he's been at the club. So I'm giving Eric Dyer a 7. Ben Davies. If you remember my preview, I didn't want Ben Davies in. I wanted Regulon in. But obviously, he went to the bench. He did have a poor game last time out, but he was relegated to the bench. Ben Davies stepped in at left back, and he had a very good game. So Ben Davies, sorry for not trusting you, but you proved me wrong. And that's what I want my players to prove me wrong. I don't want to prove me right when I say they're crap, like Doherty. I want to come in and make me say, oh, okay, oh, I'll take that back. He's actually a player. So Ben Davies came in, done a job against a good Leeds team. So Ben Davies, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Alderweireld, brilliant again at the back. Even helped himself to a goal. What else can you ask for from your centre backs? When it's a corner or free kick and you come up for set pieces and you've got your big defenders in there, you want your big defenders on the end of those crosses. And he got a nice powerful header, done all the right stuff, headed it down with power, and deservedly he got a goal and he had a brilliant match again. I'm going to give him an 8. Well done, Toby. Son. Another brilliant performance, got his 100th goal. But in saying that, his last game was not the best. So I think that must have been playing on his mind, because yesterday he played well, he played some good runs, he was tracking back, doing all the stuff that I know Son can do, but sometimes he just chooses not to do it. But yesterday he had a good solid game, got his goal, and he played well, he's making good runs, so doing what I expect my left winger to do, especially someone with Son's capabilities, and he's world class. But because he's for Tottenham, maybe because he's Korean, he ain't looked that way as to other people. But for me, world class, mate, absolutely. And Son's getting a 9. No, I'm gonna give him an 8. Because he weren't quite man the match. I'm gonna give him an 8. Højbjerg, sitting in front of the defence, shutting up shop, putting his body in the line, getting tackles in, trying to stop them from getting through the lines. He done alright. Not his best game, but Leeds are really physical and they are quick. And Højbjerg, if there's one thing he ain't, it's quick. So I'm not expecting to contain them, but he did his best and he did alright for most parts. So Højbjerg is 6. Harry Winks, he played alright, to be fair. It wasn't a total stinker. He did alright. He made some decent passes, some good tackles. He actually played like he had a brain. And that's what I want, because I think he's not good enough for the club. Obviously, one performance ain't gonna make me change my mind, but at least make me say, okay, you know what? He ain't good enough for the club, but at least he's there doing a job. So for me, Harry Winks gets a 6. And Ndombele again, brilliant again. When he's not in this team, I'm telling you now, you can see there's no creativity in that midfield when he's not there. And usually when he's not there, most time we just slow and lethargic. He just spends energy. The other thing is that he can't play a whole 90 minutes. But he did play extra 7 minutes today. So usually 70th minute he's off, but he played an extra 7 minutes. So that's progress. And again, he was brilliant again. So for me, Ndombele is getting a 7. Bergwijn, Bergwijn's a tricky one because he gets in good spaces. He won a penalty. He does defend, but at the same time, you're playing right wing. You need to score. And he had 2 good positions. One, when we pressured Son, put a little pressure on the keeper, and he passed in the ball to Bergwijn, and he ran through and goal, and he done an awful shot that was like, mate. Then another chance, Kane giving the ball, then a nice turn, and then the final product, he hit it all the way to Ali Pali. So that's the thing, his finishing just needs to be better, man. That's the only thing that's missing is his finishing. It's like he's just too rash, and he's so anxious that he wants to score, so he just tries too hard, I guess you could say, and he just not good enough. So Bergwijn, getting a 6. If you scored a goal, maybe I'd give you a 7, but for now you're getting a 6. And the main man, Harry Kane, 9. he got an assist, and he scored a penalty. That guy there, his football brain is not spoken about enough. All they talk about is his goals and whatever, and I get it. But his footballing brain is underrated. Now this is why Mourinho drops him a little deeper, because his passing ability for a striker is ridiculous. His passing is like Kevin De Bruyne, who's a midfielder. He wears a number 10 and his passing is like a number 10, even though he's a striker. Harry Kane is brilliant, and obviously there's rumours linked with him to Man City for 90 million. No way. I don't think Daniel Levy will let him leave for 90 million. And if he did let him leave, I don't think he would let him leave to a rival, I would hope. He would send him abroad rather than to a rival, but who knows, you see the money, you might change your mind. But if he leaves this team, then this team will not progress unless they get a proper striker and a proper attacking midfielder. If they don't put those two players in, I promise you now, this team goes nowhere and we're not challenging for nothing. We'd be like we were back in the days, top 10. I promise you. Harry Kane is a different type of monster, and that's facts. And they say one man don't make a team, and I agree, but one man can sure make a team a lot better, and that's exactly what Harry Kane is. And for me, I love that guy, he's brilliant, and he's getting a 9. Let's see our subs. Lucas Moura came on for Ndombele. He had a couple of chances, he gave the ball away, he didn't really do much, I guess, so I can't score him too high. He's getting a 3. I don't believe in standard 5s. You start from 0 and you work your way up, and he's getting a 3. Sissoko came on for Winks. He did as usual, solid at the back. You know, that's what I want. That's what I want Sissoko to do, not shoot, just defend and bring the ball forward for everyone else to score. So he's getting a 5. And Vinicius, he only came on for a few minutes, so I'm not even going to mark him, because I didn't even know he came on, so I'm not even going to mark him. So that's the ratings. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share, all that. You know how to go. And I'll be doing a video on Monday for, what is it? The review of all the games. The games are finished on Monday, so look out for that. But until then, I'm out of here. Peace.